Hi, welcome to Raxa. Today, let's see how to manage a patient in Raxa. Firstly, we start off by logging in as a user. You have a list of patients which you can see, and if you are intending to add a new patient, you click on the rightmost corner top of an icon, and then you have a series of fields which you have to fill in, which is patient information such as name, etc. And once the patient is created, you can start off by adding an encounter. You also have options like changing the patient to in-care, editing the patient profile, and filling in forms which will have a number of options to add in detailed information about the patient. We have a referral option where we can refer a patient to a particular doctor by searching in the search tab. Then we have the follow-up option which has a date and also an option to add in a message which you want to convey to your patient. Here we are adding in a message which says get your prescriptions along. After finishing, you click on save. We have the final vitals option which gives in options to fill in additional information like systolic BP, etc. And when we click on the encounter page, you have more options such as adding diagnosis. You add in a diagnosis by searching in the search bar which you see as soon as you open the page and select it from the drop down, and you can make it a final diagnosis by checking the checkbox which is there above the search bar. You can add a drug by selecting a drug name. Along with the name, you are required to add an additional information like date, number of days you want the drug to be used, and also a message if needed. You can add a test by selecting it from the search bar which is available in the page. At the end, you can also add procedure which you can search in the search bar and also select a date. The next important application we have is forms. Here, you're looking at the IMS form which has a series of detailed fields which you can fill in. You have drop downs as soon as you keep clicking on the fields. Apart from the IMS discharge form, we also have an SGLT patient history form which has a lot of details included in it, like the previous operations and the previous history, the blood investigations, etc. Finally, we have the add images options which you can directly click and add into the encounter, or you can also select from your desktop or your mobile phones. And finally, you have to save the changes. When you're intending to save, you have all the changes you made and you can confirm or highlight them to be seen in the newsfeed. And finally, now we're logging in to a user account which has real patients included in it. All these patients you are seeing here are patients included under this particular doctor. You can select one patient and see how his information looks. You can see his picture, you can see his age, along with history encounters which your Dr. Anila and Dr. Amar have created. And you can share the encounter through the chat groups also. And additionally, you have all these features which we just explained to edit the patient profile. Thank you for your interest in Raxa.